What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? I'm going to keep it very simple. If you love the Kansas City Chiefs, like this video. Welcome into the Chiefs Report by Chat Sports. I'm Harrison Graham. Day 5 of NFL free agency is underway, and the Chiefs have actually made another move. They have brought back one of their own players, and that is where we will kick off today's show on the Chiefs Report. Herbie Teope had the news first that Nick Allegretti has been brought back to Kansas City. Good re-signing for the Chiefs, he says, getting the versatile Allegretti back in the mix. And I actually completely agree. I like Nick Allegretti a lot. If you remember a couple of years ago in 2020 when the Chiefs offensive line was beat up, had a lot of injuries, he stepped in there at left guard and played pretty well, held his own, and, now you got him coming back for a 5th year as a former 7th-round pick. That's an underrated re-signing by Veach, a very underrated draft pick at the time. When you take someone in the 7th round, it's like 50-50 if that person's even going to make your roster, and now he's signed up for year 5 in Kansas City. So I'm a big fan of this move. He offers versatility at guard and center, and now he's back into the fold on this Chiefs offensive line. Are you glad that Allegretti is back in the mix? Type G for glad or M for mad. I don't know why you'd be mad. It's going to be a cheap contract here, although we don't have full details yet. G for glad or M for mad. Let me know how you feel about Nick Allegretti. So now you look at this offensive line, and obviously the big discussion heading into the training camp and the 2023 season is Jawaan Taylor, signing him to the big contract, moving him to left tackle, letting Orlando Brown go. Is Lucas Niang the answer at right tackle? We'll talk more about the tackle position and a potential trade target here in a few moments, but you get Allegretti back in there in the middle as a rotation piece that can step in at guard or center if needed, and that's why these type of moves matter, because the non-splashy moves make good teams great. Good teams always have elite players at the top, but the great teams have depth, and that is what Nick Allegretti provides. He's a guy who can step in and start and play at a decent level. His PFF grade that year in 2020 was average to above average, and that's what you want out of a backup offensive lineman or really at any other position. So I like bringing him back. He's got 12 career starts. It's not going to cost you much, and it kind of makes you avoid having to draft a guy, in the 5th or 6th round that can play guard or center. So Allegretti back into the fold. I am a big fan. Let's talk about today's sponsor. That is Athletic Greens. I appreciate them for sponsoring today's Chiefs Report. And AG1 by Athletic Greens is really going to get you back into feeling great on a daily basis. I started taking AG1 a couple of months ago, helped me get through the final push of the NFL season, the Super Bowl run for the Chiefs, and it's really gotten my energy level up over the past couple of months. With a morning scoop of AG1, I am back feeling better than ever. Not only is AG1 helping me get back into good habits, I'm already seeing better digestion as well. Improving my gut health is something that I've needed to do for a while, and now that's happening with the simple scoop every single day. Covering my nutritional basis for the day literally could not be easier, which is why I trust Athletic Greens. I just mix one small scoop of AG1 with water and drink it first thing in the morning. Boom, it's done. That easy. Very cost effective as well. Less than $3 per day. Pretty good deal if you ask me. It's a really effective daily habit with the highest quality sourced ingredients. A true win-win. So if a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, go check out Athletic Greens. athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That link will get you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D plus 5 free travel packs. Athletic Greens going to help promote your gut health, support your immunity, and boost your energy. I have received those benefits over the last couple of months. athleticgreens.com/chatsports. Check the description, check the comments, get started with AG1 today. Let's talk more offensive line. Could the Chiefs trade for Jonah Williams? The Bengals offensive tackle apparently is not happy that the Bengals' plan was to start Orlando Brown at left tackle and move him to right, so he has requested a trade, according to Ian Rapoport. Rap reports that Jonah Williams has requested that trade through his agent. Only 25 years old with 47 career starts at left tackle, protecting Joe Burrow. Williams becomes the top tackle available if Cincinnati is willing to move on. I'll be honest, I'm not that interested. Jonah Williams is kind of average. Like, he's not that good. I mean, If you trade like a third or fourth round pick for him, maybe, but I'm guessing Cincy's going to want a day 2 pick for Jonah Williams. And if you look at his career PFF grades, he's kind of trended in the wrong direction since he's entered the league. I know PFF's not everything, but he gives up a lot of pressures. I think he's given up 96 pressures over the past 2 years. Now, I know Joe Burrow holds onto the ball longer than most quarterbacks, but still, that is not exactly ideal. Plus, if you were to trade for him, do you now tell Jawaan Taylor, hey, we're putting you back at right tackle, we're putting Jonah Williams at left tackle? You paid Jawaan Taylor left tackle money, 4 years and $80 million, so I think that gets tricky as well. I'm just not that interested because you're also going to have to pay Jonah Williams, who's entering the final deal of his 5-year rookie contract. He had opted into his 5th-year contract. The Bengals opted in to it last year, I should say, and I got to say as well, I still have belief in Lucas Niang, who has 2 years left on his rookie deal. In 2021, he played pretty well before he suffered that injury. There's a report out there that the Chiefs think he can be their starting right tackle for the foreseeable future as well, and I kind of think that's the direction they're going to go here. In 2021, he was pretty solid in his first year as a second-year rookie, technically, because in 2020 he opted out as a COVID opt-out, but his run blocking was solid. His overall grade was about average. Pass blocking certainly can improve there, but over 9 starts, gave up just 2 sacks. I think he can be a serviceable right tackle, and if Jawaan Taylor is the answer at left tackle, if the one spot on your offensive line that's somewhat in question is Lucas Niang being average to above average at right tackle, I think that's certainly acceptable. I'd rather keep the draft capital and not go trade for Jonah Williams. But let me know. The show's about the kingdom. Get your voices heard on today's video. Should the Chiefs trade for Jonah Williams? Type T for trade or P for pass. I would probably pass. If it's a cheap pick, maybe, but I just don't think he's been that great over the past couple of years. Let's get to 41,000 subscribers on the Chiefs Report. We're only 434 away, trying to get there as soon as possible. The support from you guys has been phenomenal. Appreciate everybody who has subbed already. Round of applause to you. But if you're enjoying today's show and you haven't hit that subscribe button, I would appreciate it if you did. Give us a week. If you don't like what you see over the next week, you can unsubscribe. No big deal, but it's 100% free. Give us a chance. We would greatly appreciate it. All right, let's just kind of circle back to the moves the Chiefs have made in free agency. Jawaan Taylor, obviously the big one. I mentioned him, 4 years, $80 million, $60 million guaranteed. Chiefs taking a bit of a gamble, signing him to play left tackle. We'll see how it goes. Tarshawn Wharton back into the fold for $2 million. Charles Omenihu, I think a solid signing, really played well for San Francisco last year. 2 years and $20 million. And then, of course, Nick Allegretti today as well. And obviously, Chiefs have lost notable players, Juju Smith-Schuster, Orlando Brown, Juan Thornhill, a few others as well. We'll see what happens with McCole Hardman. I think he probably signs with another team also. All right, who should the Chiefs sign next? Nick Allegretti back in the fold today. What should the next move be in free agency? Type his name down in the comments, and you can hit me up on social media at HGramNFL on Twitter. I'm also at HGramNFL on Instagram. If you have any Chiefs questions, hit me up. I got a lot of DMs to catch up on. It's been a busy week, but I will get back to everybody at HGramNFL. We'll see you guys soon.